Hi guys, in this video we are going to be trying to transform this room into a patriotic space. I am planning on just decorating the dining room for 4th of July. Now I did order some flags, some little flags, and I may have enough to like scatter them throughout the rest of the house too. But let me kind of get stuff out and show you what I have to work with, and we'll kind of just go from there. All right, I have this ticking stripe tablecloth that I used at Christmas time, and I loved it so much that I bought a blue one. But I think I'm going to switch it back to the red one just till after the 4th of July. I think it's just a little bit more like patriotic looking. Obviously I'm going to be doing red, white, and blue. I'm going to keep this table runner. I think it will look nice with this. I'm going to redo this arrangement. I'm probably going to keep some of these elements on here, like the book stack and this. I really like that. You know, thankfully I do collect blue glass, so I'll definitely be incorporating the blue glass. I'm going to switch this candle out. I've actually got this candle that I think I'm going to put in its place. I ordered these red, white, and blue puffball mums, and got a different vase, so I'm going to make an arrangement with those. And I don't know, I'm going to take the birds away and put something else there. I'll probably leave my mom and dad's wedding photo there until maybe if I get something more patriotic or something. I don't know. I just want to incorporate red, white, and blue, patriotic, and vintage. So let me, oh, and then the other thing I want to do is I'm going to change out the flowers in my sconces over here. I already do have the blue and the white, so I'm going to take the yellow tulips out and incorporate some red and then flags. These flowers are going to have to be fluffed, and these are the flags that I got, just like little mini flags. And I was thinking I might need to iron them, but honestly they don't look bad at all. Another thing I got, which I think I'm going to replace the birds, is I got little miniature, and these match the cutouts that I have outside on my side deck. These are just like them, only they're of course small and wooden. So I'm probably going to stick those there. And then I'm not really sure what else I'm going to do in the dining room here. But first of all, let me go ahead and get the table cleared off, get the red cloth on, and then we will work from there. All right, I've got the red and white tablecloth down, this blue and white runner. I love that. I love the contrast of it. This is actually a flag that my grandmother, my dad's mom, crocheted these. I think she made one for every grandchild, and I've hung on to this for, goodness gracious, I don't know, 45 years maybe. I've had this. I've used it in my decor some, but I've mostly just had it like tucked away so that it wouldn't get messed up. But I really want to incorporate this in my table vignette somehow. If I use it as a like a doily on this tray, you won't really get to see much of it, but I think you'll see enough of it, and it, you know, I'll just know it's there. So let me go ahead and deconstruct this tray, and I'm going to have to wipe it down. I'm going to get these flowers fluffed. I saw a trick where you use like a heat gun or a hair dryer even, and you can blow the flowers and they come right back to life. So I'm going to do that. Let's do that first. I'll get these flowers ready to go. So let me get you on the tripod and we will get that done. All right, I am really liking how this is turning out, and I do want to put these little guys right here. Problem is, they won't stand up on that doily. So I'm going to take some glue dots and I'm going to glue them to a butter pat and set those there. That'll be really cute. And I'm wondering if I should just remove this. No, I kind of like that as a backdrop, so I'll put that back. If you're noticing that huge bruise on my arm, it's because I had to go back to the ER and the stupid nurse, sorry if you're a nurse, but I mean, she was a nice nurse, but I was about ready to punch her in the nose because she stuck me so many times. She was trying to get she was trying to get an IV in, and they needed to draw blood, and she couldn't get it. She poked me there, then she poked me there, and it was very uncomfortable. And then she blew out my vein. So she ended up putting it back over in this arm, which was the arm I told her she should have used in the first place. They had the blood pressure cuff on my right arm. And it's like, why do you want to put the IV in the same arm that the blood pressure cuff is on? I don't know. She just wasn't quite using her noggin. And this was the third time I was at the ER. First time, the girl got it in. One shot, barely felt it. Second time, I didn't get an IV. And then the third time is when she bruised me all up on my arm. I got so many bruises all over my arms. Looks like I've been in the wars. All right. That is absolutely adorable. I love that. I am going to do something different here. Haven't quite decided yet. So let's go ahead and get working on these sconces. I did say that I was going to leave the white and the blue. I'm probably going to take this out. And then I've got these florals that I got from the Dollar Tree. And I picked up these little star picks. And then I've got more of these flags. So this area is very difficult to film because it's a really tight space. So I'll just work off camera and I'll bring you back when I get that all the way I want it. All right, there's my sconces. I love how that turned out. Trying to get it picture without the glare from the chandelier. So we've got that. And then up here, the only thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take those candlesticks down. The candles are leaning anyway. And I'm going to put some milk glass vases up there, one on that end and one on that end. And I'm just going to stick a couple of those American flags in there. There we go. That looks very cute. I just stuck a couple of white carnations in there with it. Over here, this flag is one that Olivia did. She just made this, crocheted it, and this is a Hobby Lobby sign. It says, "Give us this day our daily bread," and the flag, she just kind of stuck a couple of little nails in there and hugged the flag up, and it fits that perfectly. So that's over here on this wall. So for this, which was on that chair in the corner over there, I brought up some of my blue and white dishes. And let me see what I want to do here. I know I want to keep the scale on here, but I'm going to switch this teacup out for this blue and white one. Now, unfortunately, I don't have a saucer that matches, but thankfully that candle fits down in there. So I'm just going to take the moss out of this one, put the candle in there, and then put it back up here. So that's blue and white. And then I'm going to take this down. I'm going to put a red doily in its place. And then, let me see. I think instead of the flowers, I'm just going to put my teapot. Then I've got my sugar bowl. And then my creamer, I've got greenery in it already. Should I just do one flag or should I do two flags? I think two flags. That looks very cute. Let me play around with this a little bit and then I'll bring you back when I have it the way I want it. All right, there that is. I really like how that turned out. I ended up switching out that doily, put a red and white one there, and then I got my little house hippo and I put him there because he's white and he's got the red hat. It's almost like a Uncle Sam hat, but not exactly. And then I elevated the creamer jar up a little bit on a riser. Got the two flags in there. Stuck another little white carnation in there. Oh, sorry, my nose is itchy. And that is super cute. Simple and really, really cute. I like that a lot. All right, friends, this is where I'm going to go ahead and end this video for today. I hope you have enjoyed it. As I had told you before, these were videos that I had shot while I was still dealing with the kidney stone. And as I had touched upon briefly in this video, this was after the 3rd ER visit. So in the timeline, I can't remember what day this was, but I do know that this was all the energy I had. And after this day of decorating my dining room, I was out of it for a couple of days. So like every time I would try to do something, and if I felt like doing a little bit of something, I would do it, and then I would be very like down for the next day or two after. So that's why it was very difficult to video and impossible to get videos out for you guys. But anyway, friends, if you've enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section below, and we will see you on Friday with another brand new video. Bye-bye, friends.